welcome to another Dawn of War-ish replay. Fourth one for today, how nice is that? What we have here today is Fraps, needs to be restarted. Alright, there we go. And, somebody earlier was telling me in a Steam message that I should hide this counter. Well, there's really not much point, because the fact of the matter is you'll see the video length anyways, and then it'll let you know how long the game is. I'm not going to break games up into multiple videos. However, what we have here is an interesting matchup. We have Choco and Sexy on one team with Imperial Guard and Eldar, and on the other team we have Texaneous, let's just call him Tex, and Caeltos, or something like that. We'll call him Sin. With the same deal, Imperial Guard and the Chaos Lord. Commissar Lord is a melee hero, but not as direct damage focused as the Inquisitioner. The Inquisitioner going straight up, probably for the power point. On the other team, we see that the Guardsman and the Commissar Lord are going up there. I like the Commissar Lord, he's a great hero. Here we see the Chaos Lord moving down over here, probably to the power, and then there. And the Heretics also going to be moving out very soon. First on the build order is Howling Banshees, very good melee unit, and a Sentinel. On the other team we have a Guardsman squad and Heretics. So immediately from the start, this team will have more capturing power. However, that Sentinel is very good early game at pushing back the enemy, as well as pushing back melee squads such as the Heretics. So it remains to be seen where that will go. It will be spawning up here, obviously, and yeah, let's actually start the replay. So there's the Guardian squad going straight for the requisition, and did I ever mention that this is my least favorite map on the planet? Avoiding that power, going straight for the control point with the Warlock. The Chaos Lord is a very difficult hero to kill, has a lot of life leech abilities and a lot of health. If we just pause this for a second, you'll see 600, 690, 720, and 1000. Interestingly enough, all of these heroes are also melee.
Requisition points been acquired by our allies.
So there we go. The first group of Heretics is capturing the requisition point. Chaos Lord's capturing the power, and the other Heretic is moving down here. Clearly he just saw that point was captured, so he's going to go ahead and try and attack whatever was there, capturing it. From both sides, as you can see, he tried to get a two-pronged attack, however retreated from the Banshees. Up north we have similar action where the Sentinel is being taken on by the Commissar Lord.
Now in friendly hands.
However, rushing those Guardsmen will result in the Guardsmen having to retreat, especially after using the special. The Commissar Lord, in the meantime, being double-teamed here a little bit. He's not quite as powerful as Inquisitioner. Choco going for a double Sentinel build, as we've seen in an earlier game. And here we have the Banshees just wailing on the Chaos Lord with Guardians for support. Warlock being forced back, as I said, very hard hero to kill, can break through cover as you just saw, because he's in fact wearing Terminator armor. The Chaos Marines see that they have no chance here and decide to pull back. Melee, they're not good against those, and the Guardians to back them up would definitely seal the deal. However, there's a blob of Heretics coming up to assist them, and the first generator going down. This team already has 2 generators. However, the Imperial Guards are being pushed back to the north. We can expect to see these generators being taken out. And there's also a Tarantula turret back here.
A victory point is... Our allies' structure is under attack.
As we can see, Choco's going for a heavy tier 1, building up the heavy weapon squad. We've seen this exact build order before, albeit with a different hero. So, see how it'll work out. Down here, the Chaos, yet again, forced to retreat after a round of grenades, and the Chaos Space Marines forced to do the same as the Heretics. This power node might also be in a bad place. Decapping the power node to the north by the Imperial Guardsmen. In the meantime, he is moving his Sentinels in for the flank and setting up his heavy weapons Once that goes up, the Imperial Guardsmen will have no choice but to retreat, and there they go. That is not a battle they can win. These are pretty high-level players. It was in the professional sections of the GameReplays.org replays. So we're talking about some pretty high-level play here. They know what they'll win and what they won't. Here the grenade heretics are pushing forward, along with the Chaos Marines.
Our allied structure is under attack. Grenades. Generator coming up.
And let's see, how are we doing with the upgrades? Has the Sergeant upgrade still stock weapons? I'm expecting to see some missile sentinels here. That's usually where the double sentinel build goes to. Getting the Holy Brazier war gear, very nice. Meanwhile,
so the generator
up
is online.
The Devils, which are a very good counter to the Guardsmen, not so good against the Sentinels, are capturing the victory point.
We have an edge
and
for now.
Here we have yet again a very good setup by the heavy weapons squad, but the Commissar Lord bubbling and rushing in forces them to back off, and the Inquisitioner, seeing that she's outmatched, has to run.
So
in the meantime, the Sentinels cannot knock back the General, and he's about to run out of shield. 3, 4, yep, he ran out of energy, so he's going to have to retreat as well under such overwhelming forces and a set up heavy weapons squad. Meanwhile, down here, Guardian's going on a capture mission, while these heretics are steadily harassing the generators. As you can see, they've already killed off
Won't be long, sir.
At least one of them. 2 generators here and 3 up here. That generator probably not going to go down. As you can see, the Devils and the Guardsmen are going to be pushing forward. I'm expecting to see some grenades coming out of the Devils, and the Imperial Guard are probably expecting the same and retreating. One of the Imperial Guard squads has been upgraded with Flamers and Sergeant. The other one is left at default. And double stomp, just so deadly right now, destroying those Guardsmen completely. The shotgun obliterating several models from the infantry squad. Very good for doing area damage. However, being suppressed by the heavy weapons and the prospect of 2 sentinels forces a full retreat from Tex. In the meantime, Sin is not doing so well against these Banshees, still has not found a way to properly counter them.
Received. Proceeding.
Even though right now it seems like he's doing quite well with the combination of the Chaos Lord and the... Oh, Banshee squad goes down. Tex advances to Tier 2, same with Choco. Despite the fact that Choco had a stronger Tier 1, the power and resources were not at all diminished due to the dominance brought on by that Tier 1. In the meantime, Tex is still struggling with nothing to counter those Sentinels.
Sir, our advantage is
the Eldar decided to build up a Shuriken weapons team to try and suppress the massive amount of heretics that have been going on up here, as well as gen harass a little bit with the Warlock and the combination.
The Commissar's dead.
And the Commissar died in action, fighting valiantly up here. Sentinels down to very low health, retreating, as well as the rest of his forces. It would be nice to see Red Mink come back here, but you never know. Right now, advancing into Tier 2, so he'll be in Tier 2 the same time as Choco. So that results in a pretty standstill. However, the Flamers are very good at gen bashing. They do extra damage to generators.
Tech upgrade complete.
And improvised explosive device put down just in case those Sentinels decide to advance. Imperial Guardsmen here coming under some serious fire and can't really do anything about it.
A power node.
In the meantime, the Devils are in full retreat, and the Guardsmen are about to be. Let's see if these improvised explosives do anything. Oh, pretty good splash there, but not enough to kill any Sentinels, especially when they're being repaired. As we can see, he's still pushing with the Sentinels.
Power node is ready.
Meanwhile, in the middle, the Eldar has been forced into full retreat, but has done very well on a capping mission. Now has these 2 squads suppressed until the grenades come in and dislodge. Oh, they don't have enough. Ooh, Autarch being called down. That Tech 2 is such a powerful place for the Eldar to be. Just between the grenades and the heavy weapons platform, these heretics are not in the best place. These Chaos Marines are doing a good job of supporting. No war gear on the Chaos Lord. Here comes the Mantle of Hate, giving him the Drain Life. Very good ability. It heals like 125 or something hit points, making it even harder to kill. And as I predicted, here are the rockets on the Sentinels. Double Sentinel builds almost always go for rockets. The Manticore is out for Tex, firing, but the Sentinels are very fast and retreat.
Sir, they've a solid 200
and the
points
grenades
now.
suppress the Inquisitor, who's forced to retreat.
Sir, we're losing a victory point out there.
Yeah, the Imperial Guardsmen are in a bad place, burning up. Here we see the heavy weapons platform setting up, Chaos Marines moving out of the range into a grenade, and being forced back as the Shuriken undeploys, I guess? Or packs up. Packs up would be a good word to use there, right? And there we have a heavy weapons team monitoring the center point. However, blue is still doing very poorly on the capture point, 156 to 443. Red has been doing a good job ensuring... Oh, no, wait a second. Yeah, my apologies. The capture numbers are reversed, so it makes sense because blue's been pretty dominant this game in terms of map control, so they've been able to hold on to the control points very well. One down here, one in the middle, and these are reversed, so what you see up here is blue is actually red. This is a known glitch with the beta. Hopefully it'll be fixed by release, but we will see. The Commissar Lord here with his shield, still 40 energy left, and forced to retreat because his bubble broke. Sad, sad, sad. The Devil's coming in. They do have a last cannon on them, so that's nice. As you can see, they're doing good damage to the Sentinels. Very good counter, and their shotguns allow them to deal with the Inquisitor. However, the rocket barrage forces them back, obviously. The Flamers are going for the capture up here, and right now it's steady on the control points, but a massive lead by the blue team. They are reversed up there. What can you do? Warlock has the Immolator, very nice, taking care of the generators. Red team just doing very bad right now. Blue has been very dominant with this build. Both have stormtroopers on the way. This one building up an anti-armor kit despite the fact that red has no armor. And this stormtrooper squad probably already built up with something. No, it would appear that they are just chilling back here. This squad of stormtroopers just
they have 100 points,
doing their duty. Chaos Lord has been upgraded with lightning claws, which are very powerful melee weapons, attack very fast. Do not underestimate him. And there we have a Wraith Lord with the Shuriken Cannon upgrade from the Eldar, along with another Autar call down on top of these retreating units. Very nice. Red's Tex still does not remember that he has these Marines. He's too busy moving around with those squads over there. These guys have just been standing here since they spawned.
A victory point is slipping away.
And the Wraith Lord under threat from the Bloodletters, which are nice at doing damage to vehicle armor, but get completely obliterated by the Sentinel. Rocket Sentinels, very powerful. Moving into Tier 3. Probably not necessary. This game is already over. 20 points, and blue just gets a very strong victory here. 443 to zip. And yeah, red lost a lot of his stuff. He lost his Manticore and his Guardsman squad.
Good show, sir. Victory.
So yeah, I mean, you could just see it. Red did not build the right unit composition to counter those early double Sentinels, and those allowed Choco to just bash Tex around, and Sin took a while getting a proper answer to the Banshees, which resulted in blue having map control for the duration of this match. Pretty one-sided. I figure it's going to look pretty one-sided on the statistics as well, but let's see how this looks. But yeah, Catachan Rebels can do pretty well against the Sentinels once they get that last cannon. in their squad, but they did not do well enough. As you can see, Tex just very poor on the unit score. Choco obviously leading with that very strong double sentinel opening. What can you say? Sin had the best hero, Chaos Lord, powerhouse, and it really carried his team, but it was not enough to combat the powerful map control that was given to the blue team by the early Banshees and double sentinels.